Absolutely. Well, listen, everybody, welcome to the I Needed That podcast. Many of you might be sitting there thinking right now, hey, man, it's Friday, and why is there a new podcast coming out? This doesn't make any sense to me. You guys release on Monday. Stop playing with me. What's going on? And we're here to, well, how brutally honest should we be, Chris?
Well, full transparency. Let's go.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. I messed up last week, and I accidentally recorded one of our episodes, and then I slated it for a different day. And the next thing you know, Odette, our manager, calls, and she's like, I don't see a show for the 18th. Did you guys miss one?
See, we're human too. We make mistakes, and sometimes you just got to come back in and re-record an episode.
So then I called Chris, and I was like, all right, listen, I messed up, but I have an idea. Let's do a YouTube exclusive podcast on Monday the 18th. It will not be released right here where everybody, normally comes for the podcast. You'll have to go watch it on our brand new I Needed That YouTube channel. And I think it's going to be super dope. So you can watch the show in live stream. You can leave comments. You can be involved. The whole thing. Monday morning at 10:30. I'm going to try to say that 100 times here over the next few minutes.
Yes. So join us, ask questions. Yes. Engage with us. It's going to be a ton of fun. That's the beauty of YouTube. I mean, what an incredible platform, obviously. So we're fired up to be jumping in there with you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. As it stands right now, Chris, our YouTube page has a whopping. How many people do you think follow our YouTube page?
1.3 billion.
You think we've got 1.3 billion people following the YouTube channel?
I'll say 250.
250 would be a great guess. Let's go to the channel. Here it is right here for those of you that are watching along. The I Needed That YouTube channel has 122 subscribers. There we are, 122 subscribers.
So we're half that number, but we're well on our way. Hey, you got to start somewhere.
That's it. We're just starting to build the page.
Yes. All the big shows at one point had 122 subscribers. Every single show out there.
Thank you for saying it.
At one moment had 122 subscribers, and it's only going to go up from here.
There it is. So yes. Monday morning at 10:30, you can join us on the I Needed That podcast YouTube channel for a live stream of our podcast that day. And listen, we're not going to come in with some weak show here. We've got Name That Christmas Movie. We'll give you a line. You have to name the movie. You and I are both going to talk about our goals for 2024. Yes. We'll have fun with Would You Rather and Name That Tune. Plus, I know you wanted to do a little something about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. I mean, why not start now and actually start preparing people? Because a lot of times, New Year's Day, let's be honest, a lot of people wake up New Year's Day hungover. And so they don't even dive into their resolutions until the second. So, but I'd rather prepare everybody early, because if you're that driven, might as well start now. So I want to dive into setting SMART goals. I want to talk about motivation. I want to talk about realistic goal setting and how to best approach 2024 for success, for long-term success. I mean, this is my jam here. This is my wheelhouse.
I know it is.
So just let me loose. I'm ready to go.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to ask you a question, real question. You have to be honest, okay? You can't give me positive Chris answer. You got to be honest. You got to tell me what you really think, okay?
All right.
Do you think the same amount of people are doing New Year's resolutions as maybe just 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 20 years ago? Because to me, it feels like that whole idea of my New Year's resolution now, people almost have this look on their face like, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be more of a thing of the past. And I don't know if it's the echo chamber that I'm in as far as what I'm surrounded by with the social media algorithms, but really all the science-based stuff when people really started looking at what are the actual statistics of people keeping their New Year's resolutions. And the numbers range between 20%. I mean, you'll hear 8% up to 25, 30%. And so it seems a little bit daunting, especially because it's kind of Well, if you think about it, it's kind of bad math. So most people that make resolutions, they just simply don't follow through with them. I mean, most people, they drop off in the first 4 weeks. So that's why I want to talk about, if you are setting resolutions and you are seeking to make a change in your life, let's do this a really smart way. And there's a formula to doing it really well. And so that's why I kind of want to dispel some myths out there. We'll talk about some statistics and lay a really proper path for people to give themselves the best chance possible for success.
Okay, 10:30 Monday morning, right there on the I Needed That podcast, that YouTube channel. That's where you're going to find us. So listen, as soon as you're done listening to us right now, jump on over to the page and the YouTube page and hit the subscribe button or the like button. That way you will not miss it. And we'll look forward to seeing everybody Monday morning. So Chris is going to help us figure out how to do a New Year's resolution the right way. And I have a sneaking suspicion what you're going to say, and I like it. I'm here for it. And then hold on, before I let you off the hook, do you have a New Year's resolution? Don't tell me what it is right now. Tell me on the 18th, but do you have one that you're thinking about?
I from a physical standpoint, yes. From a professional standpoint, there's a couple resolutions that you and I have actually spoken about. And I think 2024 is when we swing for the fences on this. So let's actually have an open conversation about this on the 18th. And we'll just, by the way, everyone here is invited to that conversation. So yeah, let's hash it out and let's talk about where we're going to go.
It's funny, man, because I don't have necessarily a physical one, but I have career aspirations. So between now and Monday, we'll both come up with something, some HQ answers. There's nothing lowbrow here, man. High quality answers only.
Yeah, no deal. You got a deal. And everyone listening, man, you guys can hold us to it, because that's a big deal. When you make, we'll instead of making resolutions, we'll make promises. And that's a big deal.
I think you should say that. Yeah. All right. There it is again. Monday morning, 10:30. That's Mountain Time. 10:30 Mountain Time, which would be 9:30 Pacific Time, and then 12:30. So over lunch break, if you're on the Eastern Time Zone, we welcome you to join us. Like we said, the podcast won't be available on our regular feed. It's just like YouTube exclusive. If we had a voice guy, that's what he would say.
exclusive. With like the echo.
Yes. Only on YouTube too.
Yeah. On Monday.
All right, man. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Monday morning.
All right. We'll see everybody Monday morning. Let's go.